this week's Torah portion of Parshat Bechukotai, which concludes the Sefer Vayikra, the book of Vayikra, Leviticus, speaks about the brachot, the blessings that God will give the Jewish people if they follow the subscription, if they follow the words of the Torah, and God forbid, the klalot, the curses that God will bestow upon the Jewish people should they opt not to. And the question is, when we speak about all of these brachot, these blessings, within the context of the Torah, it uses the vernacular of v'natati gishmechem be'itam, v'natati lachem haaretz. I will give you, the Jewish people, rain in its proper time, in its proper season, and I will bestow upon you the following blessings. Where does this or these blessings begin? And in actuality, what's interesting is that if we look at last week's Torah portion, Parshat Behar, the very onset, the beginning of the parsha, the Torah says as follows: Ve'amarta lehem, God says, tell the Jewish people, ki tavou el haaretz asher ani noten lachem. When you come to the land of Israel, that I noten lachem, which means I currently am giving you. And obviously the grammatical form is wrong, because it should have said asher natati lachem, that I have given you, past tense. God gave us the land of Israel. He doesn't constantly give us the land of Israel. Asher ani noten, that I am consistently giving to you. Why that usage? And the answer is, I think the Torah is coming to teach us a very important thing. This past weekend, I was speaking throughout the UK, and I met there a rabbi, and he gave the following insight that I want to share with you with his permission. And that is that we have to constantly remember that God doesn't only give past tense, but God is giving us present tense. God consistently gives us. When it comes to the land of Israel, which is the context of this particular passage, we have to remember that Israel is always being given to us. There are miracles that transpire every single day. Currently, in the present tense, we experience, we enhance, we are a part of seeing a history that transpires in front of us and that we very much activate. The present tense is a tense that the Jewish people subscribe to. The gift of God is not something that He's given or will give to us in the past, but it's something that He promises and ensures to us consistently every day. And that is something that we have to remember, particularly a person like myself, and I think all of us, but just on a personal reflection, I myself have experienced loss, the loss of a child. It is the most traumatic, the worst loss that anyone could ever experience. Lo aleinu, no one ever should have to. And it's important for a person like me, who sees everything in the past, and what would have been, what could have been, what should have been, and how Gila was in the past, that I embrace also asher ani noten lachem, that God still gives us in the present. I embrace and accept those brachot, those blessings that God continues to bestow on us every single day. So should you. That is the Jewish way, the Torah way, and it certainly is also the Gila way. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you once again for joining us. Please remember to consider subscribing to the page below and send me your comments. I will get back to you. Have a great day.